The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Formation.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Down to business here. Schutalo. Taylor. David Klaassen. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Wijndal. Taylor. Long time, excellent interception. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Caresses it through. Played out to the right. It's Dyer.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings.
And the finish! Goal!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that's been won straight back. Well, that's a nice ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looks to the other side. Now it's Berghaus. Serves up across. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, a delicate chip through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Taylor. Klaassen spread out to the left. Throw it. Another throw-in. He's through here. And he's straight offside. Pasveer sends that a long way. Weghorst is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lofted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Davy Klaassen. Over to the left. Taylor. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's played forward, and they can counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. Berghaus. Berghaus proves just a little bit too strong. And that was very necessary. Ambitious ball here. He can run onto that. And he's heaved it away. Have it back and can go again. Dyer. Big chance! It just took too long getting forward.
ट्रम्प ग्रीनलैंड को खरीदना चाहता है क्योंकि रेस फॉर आर्कटिक शुरू हो चुकी है।
Shutalo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Driven forward. It's a corner. Davy Klaassen. Shutalo. Shutalo shifted upfield. Looking to break at pace. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's claimed by the keeper. Berghaus. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Taylor! So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a corner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a good foot in there. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cleared away. Can he deliver? Here comes another cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Davy Klaassen. That's a nicely weighted pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.